My name is Mike Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor. Welcome to my YouTube station. I've worked thousands of IRS cases. I worked at IRS for 10 years. I am one of the notable authorities in tax resolution in the United States. Like I said, I've been on all the major stations. You can go to my website at 777irs.com and learn about me. Today I'm going to talk about the collection due process hearing, and when you get this LT11 and this 1058 letter, what do you do? Well, you have to have a strategy on how to take care of the IRS debt or appeal the IRS debt, stop liens and levies and all the 9 yards from happening because of this. Just so you know, IRS has sent you a whole bunch of letters, and by the time you get the 1058, by the time you get the LT11, IRS has pretty much had it and said, okay, we're ready to blow out the guns, but as a last ditch effort, we're going to file the LT11 notice and the 1058. The 1058, by the way, comes from a revenue officer at a local office, so it's all guns blazing at this time. So what do you do at this point in time? You really need to go ahead and probably file the collection due process. Every case is different. You can't say yes, no, yes, no. You have to look at the facts. But if you need more time, this is the time to do this, because you're not going to get any time after that. You're going to have to send that notice certified to IRS. But what it allows you to do is to really know IRS is serious about the debt. And if you're going to hire a professional, it gives them a really good it's a good time for them to gather your financial statement, look at the facts of your case, and then they're going to send that CDP hearing in certified, so they can buy the time and provide an exit strategy. It also gives you a different layer of someone else looking at the case by IRS. Usually the person's more experienced, and it's appeals officer, and they usually know a hell of a lot more than just calling the 1-800 number. So if anyone were to ask me right off the top, should I go ahead and file that collection due process, the answer is absolutely. Go ahead, make sure it's timely, make sure it's out certified, make sure you have exactly the documentation that you need to show you sent it, and boy, it'll set you up really to go ahead and maybe be in much better situation to deal with IRS. The other thing is, how long do these cases take? Well, it all depends on the season. Is it during tax season? Sometimes later. I know there's just a smaller group of appeal officers, but the cases get jammed up during a certain season. I would not expect you to have an appeals hearing for at least 3 to 4 months. It's plenty of time for you to provide yourself an exit strategy and go forward. We've worked many of those, and Peter Salinger and my team actually was a appeals manager, actually, so we can tell you everything you need to do and get you in the very, very best standing with IRS. Actually, you can file an offer and compromise, just so you know. So there's a lot of good things you have. And so, yeah, make sure you get that information to IRS. And if you call me, I'll get you some information you need to make a decision. Thank you.